26
Hi
clues
there,
spanning
people.
5 different categories
This is
with
me,
30,000
Amelia, filming a
points
Valentine's
up for grabs.
Day
As always, I'll be
edition
your
of
host,
Disney
Brian
100
Perry, and let's see how you
Jeopardy.
do in episode 103 of Disney
Sorry
Jeopardy.
if I'm running late, but I was seeing a movie with some friends.
2,802 clues have come and gone, but today is a brand new ball game. Like I said, it's all about Disney love in this Valentine's Day special of Disney Jeopardy. So without further delay, let's check out the board and see the categories you will be playing.
Let's see them.
Flirtatious words will kick things off. I'll be reading you some quotes from different Disney movies. You'll have to tell me who's speaking them. Second category, you'll be playing real Disney couples. This is all about real actors and actresses who ended up together, who happen to have starred in different Disney projects. The third category you'll be playing, Death Did Us Part, all about your favorite widowers and widows in the Disney universe. The fourth category is your theme park category of the week, Walt Disney World. All right, not my best
Walt
word.
Disney
Wordplay.
World.
It could also be called Disneyland. This is all about different scenes you can see within Disneyland and Walt Disney World where characters are kissing. And the fifth and final category is your Club DJ member category of the week. It is That's Our Song.
Cool beans.
I renamed the category from the poll, which was Name the Couple Based on Music. That won by an overwhelming margin. And with that, it is now time for the easiest round of the game, the Cupcake Round.
Ooh,
These clues are worth just
cupcakes. One of the
200 points
treats I have along
each.
with
And as
smiley
we get
face
this game
cookies.
started, we're starting with flirtatious words. And for this first one, I'm asking you, who are the two characters in the scene where this line is uttered? Here we go. This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just where I'm awkward. You are gorgeous.
I don't know.
The correct answer is Princess Anna of Arendelle and Prince Hans. Yes, that's right.
Frozen.
Princess Anna, before she ever met Kristoff,
Frozen
was
and
already
Flubber.
shooting her
No,
shot
I'm just
with Prince Hans by telling him to his face that he was gorgeous. And I mean, when you look at these sideburns,
Prince
who
Jerk?
could disagree?
Why would you call someone Prince Jerk?
Oh boy.
This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
Here we go. Second clue of the game. It's real Disney couples. Spider-Man and MJ are engaged. Well, at least these
Who's
two. actors.
Zendaya and Tom Holland? I hope I'm right.
The correct answer is Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Yes, I got it right.
It's fine. You ready? Yeah.
You're gonna love this.
Here comes Death Did Us
got it
Part
right.
for the first time. After the tragic passing of his wife, a widower makes it a point to get to Paradise Falls, a destination the two saved up to visit for her passing in this film. Well, the answer is literally in the clue. It, of course, has to do with the tragic love story, beautiful love story, also kind
Never
of tragic
seen
love
it.
story, of Carl and Ellie. That answer is...
I just know Tom Holland and Zendaya because I saw a lot of the Spider-Man movies. Tom
On
Holland
to
is
Walt
Spider-Man,
Disney World for the first
Zendaya
time.
is MJ.
The Little Mermaid, Ariel's undersea adventure, and Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, are two pretty much identical attractions.
Under
that
the
both
Sea,
feature
Journey of the
famous
Little Mermaid
Kiss the
sits in
Girl
the
scene
Magic
from the movie.
Kingdom, and
Name
the Little
which one
Mermaid
sits in the
Ariel's
Magic
Undersea
Kingdom,
Adventure
which
sits in
sits
California Adventure.
Adventure.
I might be right.
Not exactly sure why they didn't just use the same name on both attractions,
Yeah, I
but
don't
here we
know.
are. The correct answer is the Magic Kingdom got Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. California Adventure is home to the Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea Adventure.
Both lots of fun.
And here comes That's Our Song for
So I'm
200.
at 400 points. Oh, who heard Prince Philip and Aurora?
Well, you can hear that tune not the first time Philip meets Aurora, because that time he looked at her like this, but the first time when they met as adults, pretty much, in the forest. Correct answer is Prince Philip and Princess Aurora. So there you go,
Well,
cupcake
that's
round
600
complete.
points.
We shift over to
I don't
the 400 point
usually
round now, which
add
I
up
will tell you
points,
now
but
is a little tougher. It begins with flirtatious words for 4. Besides being unbelievably handsome, okay, I also happen to come from a fabulously wealthy family.
I
Who
don't
said
know.
that? And who did he say it to?
Some wealthy king? I
The
don't
correct
know.
answer is the greatest prince of all time, the smooth-talking Prince Naveen. He's speaking to Princess Tiana in that moment.
No
Problem is,
wonder
he's
I
a
don't
frog,
know it.
so
I
he's
don't
got
watch
to
Princess
impress
and the
her with,
Frog.
how smooth he is with his words, and he actually does so. He got Tiana to kiss him within 2 minutes.
Oh, but you must kiss me. Look, besides being unbelievably handsome,
He's a
I also
he's
happen
a
to come from a
frog.
fabulously wealthy family.
On to real-life Disney couples
Oh,
for 4. Jennifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas got married after hitting it off on Once Upon a Time while portraying these 2 Disney characters.
I don't know.
Ironically, it's 2 Disney characters who end up together on the show, but don't end up together in Disney animated features. Correct answer is Snow White and Prince Charming.
Named after Disney's very first feature animated
Here comes
film.
Death Did Us Part for 4. The type of fish that turns Marlin into a widower.
A clownfish. A shark.
Correct answer is a barracuda.
Barracuda. Oh.
Coral, get inside the house, Coral.
Oh no! As a
About to walk
barracuda,
into
I
the
knew it
world
was like
now
a
For the
shark.
second time. The Kiss Goodnight is an occasional light show and way of Disney telling you, please leave, we are closed. It runs at the end of the day in this park.
What is Epcot? I don't know.
Correct answer
Oh,
is
Magic
the Magic Kingdom.
2 clues in a row
Here we
about
go
the
with the
Magic
second.
Kingdom.
That's our song clue.
Oh, it's Snow White and Prince Charming.
What can be heard at the very start of the original Disney feature animated film, Snow White
I
and the
just
Seven
said
Dwarfs.
that.
So the correct answer is Snow White and Snow Prince.
Aw, that's sweet.
Now, I mentioned the Prince
Not
from
the
Snow White
forest
last week. I believe it was in last week's episode at some point, and some people were saying, isn't his name Prince Florian? And it's interesting because Disney has not officially claimed that is his name. Different subdivisions in Disney, even this Lego set, believe that he's called Prince Florian. But Disney feature animation is yet to confirm that. In the original film, he's simply known as the Prince. We move on to the 600-point round now. It kicks off with flirtatious words. Well, I just want to say you're a bright young woman
Who
with a
is,
beautiful yarn full of hair. Who said it?
Flynn
And who
Rider
they say it to?
and Rapunzel. I'm gonna guess that because the hair gives me a hint.
Correct answer is Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
speaking
Buzz and
to
Jessie.
Jesse.
Ma'am, well, I just wanted to say you're a bright young woman with a beautiful yarn
Probably
full
a
of hair.
later Toy
Hair full
Story
of yarn.
film.
It's, I must go.
Well, aren't you the sweetest space toy I ever met?
Here comes real Disney couples for the third time. One played Mary Poppins, and the other played Mr. Fantastic for a
Well,
small
there's
cameo.
Julie Andrews and I don't know who else. Julie Andrews.
Mr. Fantastic is about to be
Van
played by
Dyke.
Pedro Pascal in the upcoming Fantastic Four film, but it wasn't Mr. Fantastic, a Reed Richards in the MCU prior to Pedro, and that was John Krasinski in Doctor Strange's most recent film. He briefly played the superhero, and John Krasinski is married to the present-day Mary Poppins, that being not Pam, but Emily Blunt. On to Death Did Us Part. For 6. After this character left his family to pursue a music career, he had second thoughts and attempted to return home to his wife Melda and daughter Coco. That is a tragic story from Hector
Hector.
in the film Coco.
You walked me to the train station, but I felt a
Hey
pain in my
Arnold.
stomach. I thought it must have been something I ate,
Perhaps it was that chorizo, my friend.
or something I drank.
Here comes Walt Disney World for 600. In Mickey's PhilharMagic, Donald attempts to kiss this character, but ends up kissing this instead.
Daisy.
Donald thought he was going to get a smooch from the Little Mermaid Ariel. When he closed his eyes, he ended up with an eel
Ew!
instead.
That reminds me of the story I'm writing.
Here comes That's Our Song for the third time.
Oh, that's Tarzan and Jane.
And the correct answer is Tarzan and Jane.
I'm acing this category so far. I wanna know, can you show
We are more than halfway through the game with 15
I
clues down and
wanna
11
know
to
about the
go. The 800 point
strangers
round is
like
a dark
you.
horse, the hardest round of the game. So prepare yourself. Here we go. It begins with flirtatious words. When someone asks this character what they see in their partner, they respond with, "He makes me laugh." You'll simply have to tell me who said, "He makes me laugh."
I don't know.
Oh, the scene comes from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I feel like I don't
Oh,
include
that's
enough
an
Roger
oldie.
Rabbit in this show. Maybe I'll include some more in the upcoming episodes, but the scene is between Eddie and Jessica. Correct answer is Jessica Rabbit.
So where to already? My meat is running. I have to find my darling husband. I'm so worried about him.
Seriously, what do you see in that guy?
He makes me laugh.
On to the 800 pointer for real life Disney couples. The Lion, the Witch, and the War? No. Just the Lion and the Witch. This couple is made up of the voice of Disney's most famous lion and one of the witches from Salem.
See.
Well, Disney's most famous lion, I guess theoretically could have been Mufasa, but I'm looking for Simba here. And
Oh,
the voice
Matthew Broderick.
of adult Simba in the original
Matthew
Lion King
Broderick,
was
and
Matthew Broderick. He is married.
Oh, yeah.
One of the Sanderson sisters.
Here, Jessica Parker
It's
from
Sarah
Hocus
Jessica
Pocus.
Parker. Halfway point of round number 4 brings us to Death Did Us Part for 800. The name of Tiana's mother, a character voiced by Oprah, who lost her husband in Princess and the Frog.
I don't know.
What is Eudora?
I want that dress.
Now, Sugar
I
Plum.
want that one. Please.
Eudora, you suppose you could whip something up like that?
Anything for my best customer.
Here comes Walt Disney World for 800. When this Disneyland attraction reopened with a new look in 2021, it unexpectedly caused controversy with the San Francisco media outlet for including what they deemed to be a problematic scene. Okay, I'm going to refrain from including my opinion in this topic, but the correct answer is Snow White's Enchanted Wish. The controversial scene is the finale, when the prince, or Prince Florian for some of you, kissed Snow White without consent. Let me know if you think that scene should have been included in the reimagined attraction. Final clue now on the 800s.
Oh, I get this.
It's That's Our Song.
Oh.
That snippet is from Nightmare Before Christmas. It ties to Jack and Sally. 20 clues are down and 6 remain. But before we get to Final Jeopardy on this Valentine's Day weekend, it is time for the most overly dramatic soundtrack reviews unnecessarily. Spotlight. Part of the game, though, 1,000 point round. Hit it.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Okay, let's kick off this 1,000 point round with some sweet talk and its flirtatious words. You'll have to name the 2 characters speaking here. You do swim, do you not? Oh, I swim, pretty girl. Pretty good, pretty good. Swim good, pretty good. I swim pretty good.
It's an aquatic couple. but I don't know the name
Correct
of
answer
it.
comes from a movie that might feature the least amount of clues I've included in the 103 episode history of Disney Jeopardy. That film is Atlantis. The correct answer is Kita and Milo.
Kita? What are you doing?
The movie
You
is
do
so
swim,
underrated.
do you not?
Oh, I swim pretty girl. Pretty good, pretty good. Good, swim good, pretty good. I swim pretty good.
We move on to the second clue of the dramatic 1,000-point round. It's another real-life Disney couple. Both parties in this couple had run-ins with Captain Jack Sparrow. The wife played one of Sparrow's former flings in Pirates 4, while the husband played Sparrow's nemesis in Pirates 5. Now, just to explain, this has nothing to do with Johnny Depp. No, this has to do with a female and a male that are married. The female starred in Pirates 4, the male starred in Pirates single. Correct answer is Penelope Cruz, who was Angelica in Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides. She is married to Javier Bardem, played Salazar in Pirates 5, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Here comes Death Did Us Part for the final time. This depressed-looking gentleman ends up dying in his film, leaving this character as a widow.
Cinderella's mom?
That is actually
Stepmother.
Cinderella's father, who was a widow himself. He eventually dies at the start of Cinderella, and Lady Tremaine is the correct answer here. She becomes a widow. On to Walt Disney World for the final time. On this Walt Disney World attraction, we see the title character lick another and claim that they taste like chicken.
It's from Timon and Pumbaa.
That character is Figment, and it obviously is from Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Yeah, I know all about the senses.
That's
There's sight,
Epcot.
sound,
First I was thinking it was Animal Kingdom, but it's Epcot.
touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste my chicken.
Final clue on the board before Final Jeopardy. It's time to identify your final couple based on music.
Who are Mickey and Minnie Mouse?
And that 1,000-pointer belongs to the boss and his girlfriend. It's Mickey Mouse.
I knew that one! If you just listen. It's a pretty easy song. It's now in the public domain.
5 clues are down, but you know how this show works. It is now time for the final clue of the game that will ultimately determine how proud of yourself you will be for the next 7 days. It's Final Jeopardy. So let's see what the category is. Pixar animation. That's right. That also means next week's episode 104 will be all about Pixar animation. I'll be covering all 28 Pixar movies. All right, maybe not. There are only 26 clues, but you probably want to study up as much as you can. 28 Pixar films in the Pixar library, plus a couple of famous shorts that you might remember. In terms of the clue today, though,
was from The Nightmare Before
Pixar
Christmas.
history as a whole. It's not about a specific movie. With that knowledge, make your wagers. All right, time is up. Let's check out the final clue in this episode 103 of Disney Jeopardy. Sandwiched between Monsters University and The Good Dinosaur, this was the last year Pixar did
The black
not
hole
release
year
a
of
film.
2014. 1996 was the twin year in which there was a category about. I just want to focus on this pretty top I'm wearing. Happy Valentine's Day for all.
Not yet come out this year, but one is coming out later this year, as long as it doesn't get delayed. That being Elio. What was the last year Pixar didn't release a movie in? Correct answer is
The infamous 2014.
2014. For the record, Disney feature animation only released one movie that year. That was
Big Hero 6.
Points, one single point. Big Hero
Yes, we know this.
That does it for this
It
episode
didn't have
of
a
Disney
sequel unlike
Jeopardy,
Moana.
episode 103, the Valentine.
Like I said, it was the live-action 101 Dalmatians twin. And there's my
I appreciate you all
name.
very much. Also, shout out to everyone who submitted a clue for last week's episode. If you want to submit a clue regarding Pixar films, head over to DisneyJeopardy.com right now.
Anyways,
Also, Club DJ members,
this
thank
is
you.
me, Amelia. Thank you all and good night and have a happy Valentine's Day from yours truly. Anyways, thank you all and good night.
Make sure to let your voice be heard by heading over to the community page right now. Now you know the deal.